So we're going over a video, and you'll have one spot that you can go to review all the materials we've covered with Miss Luna. So this first exercise is relax on a mat, and this will allow Miss Luna to bring down her big emotions. So when she gets really wound up and gets too excited, she will come on over to the mat and give you a down, and ideally cock her little hips out to the side, and then perfect, rest her chin down on the mat. This is as relaxed as she can get. I like to utilize this in instances where my pup gets really wound up, like 7 in the evening is usually like the puppy witching hour. They get really wound up, and so you'll break out your mat and give your pup some treats when they come on over and give you this nice relaxed behavior. So if this is something that they visually see that gets them wound up, then I'll do it from a distance they can be comfortable with and start to get closer and closer over time. If it's a sound that gets my pup really wound up, then I like to Google that sound and put it on the lowest volume setting and then ratchet up that volume over the time. But this is basically an anti-anxiety or anti-excitement exercise where our pup can bring down their big emotions whenever it gets too, we get too overstimulated, and we can relax ourselves. So can't say enough great things about relax on a mat. Do it more frequently, at least every few days, to keep it fresh in our pups' minds. And they will always have that capacity to bring down those big emotions when we get overstimulated or introduced to a stimulus. It could be bicycles, cars, dogs at a park, kids running around. Anyway, a lot of these things Luna's already been introduced to, so she'll be a-okay. But these new stimulus that come down the pike, so I've had even folks use it for plane rides and dog-friendly hotels. So anytime our pup gets too wound up. One small thing on this, anytime that Luna's just giving a nice down, a calm behavior, I like to reinforce that behavior, give her a treat, let her know that that's really great, and we appreciate that. So she'll do this more often. Very, very good. Give us that nice calm behavior. So next we're going to go over our clickerable exercises. We don't use the clicker for relax on a mat because we want her to be in as relaxed a state as possible. As soon as she hears the clicker, she's going to realize, oh, I'm excited, I did something right, and it'll get her a little bit more wound up. So we want to use the clicker for these other exercises. So I'm going to take treats, drag it up towards my face. I'm looking for some good eye contact, and I'm going to say, Luna. As soon as she looks at me, then I'm going to clicker that moment. Then I'm going to do it without dragging treats up. Luna. Gives me some good eye contact. I'm going to clicker that moment. Very good. Then I'm going to take a treat, toss it on the ground. She's going to be interested in that treat, but has to turn back towards me. Luna. Very good. Then I like to always parlay my name game exercises into some recall. So just come when called. So I'll toss a treat over here. Luna, come. And on this one, you can click when your dog gets all the way up to you. Also at this point, she's doing really well in her recall, and so the click can really start to fade away if you want to just give her some treats. But the correct moment for Miss Luna would be when she gets all the way up to you. Another instance that can be correct for pups, depending on what they're running into, is if they're getting distracted when running around and they look at you, and then she goes about her business. You say, Luna, come. She checks you out, keeps running around. Then I click when my dog looks at me, and then she'll come on over towards me. Luna, come. Good girl. Very good. Luna, sit. Good girl. Luna, down. Luna, stay. Free. Good girl, good girl. She did like a little little hiccup there where she was getting excited, but restrained herself. Very, very good. Another thing to take into account with her stay, I actually have been using that for some impulse control with her, going through doorways. I like to have her do a sit and a stay, or simply tell her, Luna, stay. Come. Luna, stay. Come. And get her to wait before going through doorways. That way she has that real pause that she has to wait until you've told her what to do. So very, very excellent exercise. And great for impulse control. So in the same vein as impulse control, we're gonna go over her leave it. So leave it. So that real retraction, you know, she really pulls back, that's what we're looking for, and that's perfect. So we've done that. I've also done a leave it where we put some treats down on the ground and she's got to leave it. So this was, again, really great for impulse control. She gets super excited over treats but has to restrain herself. Luna, leave it. Free. Good girl. So she's super excited about those treats but has to hang back and wait. So really, really proud of her on that one. That was very, very challenging for her. Very, very good job. Next, we're going to go over her space exercise. So on this one, we're looking for about a 2-foot bubble around us. If she was already too close, Luna, space. Good. You'll notice how she backs up there. That's perfect. Also, she's approaching me and is she's going to be prone to jumping. I can tell her space as well. Luna, space. And she stops there. So that's perfect as well. Very, very good. Next, we're going to go over our targeting exercise. We just want to be able to position herself wherever we need her to go, simply by putting our hand down. Luna, touch. Good girl. Very good girl. Very good. So one side note on the space, I've used it for myself. You can use it simply for yourself as well as someone else. So I've used it for my kiddos. If she's getting too excited about the kiddos, I can say space and she'll make a beeline back on over towards me. So next we're gonna get our little kitty leashed up. I'll show you the loose leash walking, what it looks like indoors, and then we'll go outside and show you what that looks like out front as well. So when we're walking, I just want her to be positioned right here by my side. Good. So she's hanging out there. I'm going to treat her. Sorry, let me get a little bit further away from the camera here. So I want her to be positioned right by the side of my leg here. So that's why I'm clicking and treating. Or I'm clicking when she's by the side of my leg, and then I was treating her. Pardon me, right down the side of my leg to get her position right where we want her to be. Then we can make a little semicircle here. Little semicircle here. So she's kind of circling around. She's getting used to that positioning. Circling around. She's getting used to that positioning. And then we just start walking a straight line here. It's that spot. Very good job. Straight line here. Hits that spot. Very good job. Straight line here. Hits that spot. Very good job. Very, very good. Perfect. So that's exactly what we're looking for. The only other thing that I'll say is with Luna's Leave It, I encourage you to work with as many different items as you can. And it's really great when she gets excited. Leave it. Good girl, you doing good. She can be really excited about another item and leave it. So I encourage you to work with as many different things as you can. Luna, leave it. Good girl. And so it's not just the treats, but she's going to get used to leaving anything. And we can drop it. I can also hold it in my hand. Some freebies. Hold it in my hand. You know what I'm gonna say. You're too smart. You're too smart. Leave it. Good girl. She knew I didn't tell her to leave it. You were preempting me. Very good. So work with as many different items will help to solidify that, regardless of what it is that she's going after. So a really great, another one, a really great one for impulse control. So we will get her leashed up and go out front. So we'll sign off on this video and start up in just a moment.